Well, hello everybody out there, my one subscriber, and anybody else who watches the video on Rallycross. I just wanted to give you an idea of why I'm called ShadyTreeRacing. That is because this is my shop. Yep. This is also a don't do this at home video, because you probably shouldn't work on your car this way. This poor little Subaru has been through an accident. I got it from Coparts, and right now I'm just trying to fix the front end enough that I can race it. So I'm trying to pull it out. This is why the car was totaled by an insurance company. The whole front end got smushed. The bottom came up and the top came down. And now I'm just trying to pull that out some so it sits a little better. I'm not selling this car to anybody, guys. This is just a straight up rallycross car, because this bad boy right here, hopefully next year or mid-year, will be running in pro auto sports and a road car. But yeah, this is why I'm called Shady Tree Racing. And don't do this at home. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see what happens here. So here she is. This is going to be my 2026 Rallycross vehicle. The Mazda is getting retired and shifted over to hopefully pro auto sports. And I've already done a lot of work pulling and yanking out this front end, and obviously it's not going to be perfect, but I just plan on thrashing on this car. So, I'm going to get it close, get it workable, get it drivable, and get it a new paint job with spray cans, because obviously the paint is spectacular. And I got this off of Coparts, and she's got 222,181 miles. And she was full of dog hair. Like, there was more dog hair than interior. That's my fault. I was driving and the hood came up. Totally my fault, and preventable, because I was being stupid. I'm going to try and fit this front end back on and kind of repair that with some zip ties. I'm going to give it a particular paint job that I use on my old race car, and broken will work. So hopefully by the end of the day I'll have it kind of back together. Going to do some hood pins, because it's just not worth it to try and make it perfect. And here's the really ugly part. You can see that was all bent up and smashed. Very nasty. Amazingly, they didn't break the radiator. They did, but the radiator holds water. So I'm going to get a new radiator, and this hose, that hose has a rip in it, and that's where the leak is coming from. If you come down here, you can see the damage. I think they went up onto something like a telephone pole or something like that. So I'm just going to get it close, and that's all I needed to do, is be close, because I'm just going to thrash on it. But she runs pretty strong. I'll get it an oil change and some plugs and stuff like that. And like I said, it's going to be yellow, primarily yellow, all back here. And then the front end's going to be purple with a rip pattern. And that was how I did my first race car. I have some friends that do windows, and they'll get me a new windshield here. Hopefully it'll be on the cheap. But it's going stock, and the Mazda back here that's what you guys have been watching. For anybody that has been watching, I'm going to try and get this into Pro Auto Sports. That costs a little bit more money, but with the wheelbase and the way it's laid out, she likes the road better than the pavement. And better than the dirt. And she's one hell of a car. She goes, but it doesn't get that rotation the way a Subaru does, just because of that wheelbase length and the system. But it's a fast car. So is that one. I don't know why that one's draining the batteries. That one's draining the batteries for some reason. So that one's technically the parts car for this one. I still drive it. And this one's been hit by a raccoon. Because you can tell that's the stock front end on the white one. And that is a Subaru 6 or Mazda 6 front end, but not the Speed 6. So I put put those on there because I don't have the proper lights. And they don't duct anything, but they kind of do. It's not like I'm ever going fast enough. But I'll get some work done to her and hopefully put her on a pavement track here, and we'll get some video of that too. So we're getting close. I think I'm just going to completely skip that center section because it is really messed up in there. And I know it's not going to be perfect, but considering what I'm going to do to this, it'll work. And I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clips. I gotta get something that ties into that. So I gotta put something in there and then screw into that, and then I can adjust the front a little better. Obviously I'm not going to bother with bolts for the sides here. I'm going to get the bumper ties that I have for the Mazda, and I'm thinking just a little zip tie Frankenstein for that, and heat gun Frankenstein zip tie for this. It's a RallyCross car, guys. I just needed to get through tech inspection. We're gonna have some hood pins that'll push this side down, and the hood latch does work. So she's gonna be fugly, but I think she's gonna do exactly what she needs to do for RallyCross, which is just go completely fast and, yeah, you know, thrash on it. I've been pulling and yanking with zip ties and come-alongs, and as you can see back there, I anchored it to the tree. That's my pump house, and I'm insulating the top so it doesn't freeze this winter. Yay! But yeah, I anchored it to that back tree, pulled a bunch of stuff out. I mean, it's still got some big gaps, but again, for what this car is meant to do, I think it's going to be perfectly fine. But I do have to completely wash the inside because it still has dog hair everywhere. It's ridiculous. But once I get ready to paint it, we'll go through the steps of how I'm going to paint it. And guys, thanks for watching. Anybody that's watching, thank you. But if you want to get into RallyCross, you don't even have to do this much. If you got a car, you can race it, most likely, as long as it's not a lifted truck. So this project's just me being me. So y'all have a good one.